Hi everyone, my name is Sunil. I'm your English trainer, and today I'm going to share one of my secrets how I speak English differently from others, and what are the things which set me apart from others. So, the method is that I do use some advanced words. Today, we are not talking about any advanced words. Apart from that, I do use some important idioms which are very important to use. If you use these idioms in your day to day conversation, I can guarantee for one thing people will certainly fall in love with your communication skills. I can vouch for that. So, without taking too much time, I'm going to share some of my favorite idioms. So, the first one is bad blood. Whenever you listen to this word bad, so it is not good to have in life and it is not good to use in life too. It means if I'm saying bad blood, it means bitter or anger feeling, or this is not good to have. The example is that there is bad blood between my brother and me. It means I don't like my brother does not like me, and we do not talk to each other, and we don't want to see each other anymore. The next one is lame excuses. I want to tell you one thing that whatever you do, you must not give any excuses. If you give any excuses, it means you are not ready to accept what your loopholes are. So it means unconvincing explanation. When you try to give lame excuses, these situations are not acceptable at all. For example, you always give me lame excuses means you always tell me the stories which are not true at all. If I give you another example for that, I have been a teacher of English for a very long time. I usually get to hear lame excuses from my students. If they leave their home very late, they always say that there was a lot of traffic and there was an accident. They give so many fake excuses. So that's why we say lame excuse. The next one is to be like a fish out of water. And you know how crucial water is for any fishes. But if you try to take any fish out of water, how that fish is going to feel? That fish will depart its life. That fish will be nervous or uncomfortable. Same happens with us whenever we try to do anything. It means nervous and uncomfortable. And whenever we try to do anything in our life for the very first time, that point of time, we always feel like a fish out of water. One more example is that before exams, students always feel like a fish out of water. Means they are always very nervous before an exam. The next one is hot potato. I'm not talking about any dishes here. I'm not talking about any culinary arts here, but what I'm going to tell you is hot potato. It means very sensitive and controversial matter. When you talk about the subjects which are hot potatoes, it means they might hurt people's sentiment. It might bring people into any arguments. So that's why it is said, do not discuss any political things. It can be a hot potato. The next one is a drop in the ocean. It is already very easy to understand. Example is that my knowledge is like a drop in the ocean because I always compare myself to my seniors, to my teachers. In front of their knowledge, my knowledge is always like a drop in the ocean. If I give you another example for that, I'm going to say last time I got a call from my friend and he wanted to take 1 lakh rupees from me, but that point of time I was already in the debt. I could not really help him. I offered him 5,000 rupees in return, but that help was completely like a drop in the ocean for him. The next one is left handed compliments. And who doesn't want compliments? I like to place people on a pedestal. I always want people to appreciate me. But I never ever want this because this is called fake compliment. And if anyone gives you left handed compliment, don't be happy for that. Same is with that. I do not need your left handed compliments. It means if you are not improving, if your English is not improving, if you are not looking good, but still people say that, oh, look at you, you are looking handsome, your English is improving very well. So these compliments are called left handed compliments. The next one is face the music. It doesn't mean you are listening to music and you are looking at your phone and you are facing it. No, it means to accept the blame. Whatever you do, you have to face the music. Means you will be scolded for that and you have to accept that. It mean, for example, if you bunk classes, you have to face the music. Either your teacher will beat you or your father or your parents are going to beat you. The next one is a pain in the neck. And what I understand by pain in the neck is Any pain we have in our body, that is very annoying. Same is with it, to be very annoying. If I give you example for that, the example is my neighbors are the pain in the neck. Anything can be the pain in the neck for you. A little bird told me. It means any bird is not going to come to you. When you do not want to reveal the sources of information, that point of time you can say, a little bird told me. For example, how did you know I completed 1K subscribers? So there you can say, a little bird told me. It means I did not tell people, but they got to know it from somewhere. The next one is call it a day or evening. It means stop working or doing anything. As you're working, you can say call it a day or you are studying. But if you are with your friends, that point of time you can say call it the evening. Let me give you one more example for that. If you are working or if you are studying and you feel you have completed your work or you have studied enough, that point of time you can say let's call it a day. Let's stop doing that particular thing. But when you want to say, let's call it the evening, if you are with your friends, if you are playing, if you are discussing something, or if you are out of doors with your friends, and you know it's very late, it's time to come back home, there you can say, call it the evening. I hope you have understood something or you liked something from this video. If you really did, if you are new to this channel, please subscribe to this channel for more videos like that.